First Alert Weather.
And good evening, folks. Taking a look at the almanac, kind of. Fourth warmest spring, fifth warmest summer, third warmest fall. It's been a pretty warm year, kind of. It could be the hottest one on record. We talked about this at 6 o'clock. If we average 52.2 degrees this winter, this will go down as the warmest one on record. Average is about 50.4. You might be saying, okay, that's great, but there is a problem here. One thing we didn't get a chance to discuss at 6 o'clock is the fact that, you know, it's not just as easy as saying, well, if in December it's 52.2, then, hey, we're good to go. It's actually for the whole winter, January and February. Why is that a problem? They've already happened. January and February, remember last winter? Well, it was 47.5. 47.2 was the average in February. Now, that's the seventh coolest, so that does kind of a number to the winter numbers in figuring out how warm we'll have to be in December. So I made mention of this. Middle schoolers, get your pens out. Middle school teachers, get ready to pop quiz for tomorrow. I know I talk to kids all the time. I go out to these schools, and I get a question every once in a while from kids. They're looking at me, they're going, algebra, when am I going to use it? When am I ever going to solve for X? I'll tell you when you're going to solve for X. You can solve for X right now. We're going to go through this pretty quickly, but there's X. This is how warm we would have to be in December in order to average that 52.2. And I know the emails are coming. Don't worry. Steve's laughing. I know they're coming. So you've got the 3 months. I love it. You got to divide by 3. You add them all together. You divide by 3. Well, how do you solve for X? Well, that's right. You got to multiply by 3 on this side, so you can get rid of the 3 over here. Then you can drop the parentheses because you don't need those anymore. And so basically you're taking X equals 156, which is 52.2 times 3, minus these two numbers, which is January and February, and you get X. It's that easy. Kids, if you're watching at home, you can use this stuff, I promise. So you'd have to be 61.9 degrees for your average temperature in December, which is our average temperature in April, give or take. The average is 50.4. Remember that. So probably not going to happen as the warmest day on or warmest year on record, but nevertheless, it'll go down as probably one of the top 7 or so temperatures right now. 55 degrees in Hot Coffee, 57 in Quitman. We're at 61 in New Augusta right now. 58 in Seminary. Still, you know, I think you're getting bad data for you folks in Brooklyn and McLean. I think it's a little bit closer to what it is in Lumberton right now, at about 61 or so. 57 in Mount Olive, 59 for our friends just down the street in Petal. And in Baxterville, you folks coming in at 61 right now. What's happening on the radar? Well, most of the rain is pushed off to the north. Now, a lot of this is going to continue to move northeast, but I think we're probably going to get some tails off of this that slide through Columbia, Hattiesburg, out toward Richton, Laurel, and out toward Waynesboro as we head through the next couple of hours. Continuing the light to moderate stuff. No severe weather anticipated. We've got another, see, that's one plume that went through. We've got another one firing up, and then we've got another one back here that's going to slide on through overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Beyond that, we do kind of warm things up, dry things out a little bit as we head toward the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are actually looking pretty good right about now. So there's the rain as it slides on through as we head into the morning. 50 in Hattiesburg, 48 in Laurel, 53 in Lucedale. Don't be surprised if you see a hint of fog tomorrow morning. I think we're at the hold off on the fog for a couple of more hours. 60 degrees in Hattiesburg, 59 in Laurel, and 58 in Bay Springs. So day planner for tomorrow, 50 in the morning, 55 by mid-morning, and then there goes the rain. We'll get back into some sunshine with a couple of clouds out there as well. And taking a look at the next 7 days, again, sunshine for the weekend, rain next week. So you got your 7-day forecast and a math lesson all in about 4 minutes.
Yeah, the whole reason we got into this business was to not have to do any math.
I know. That's why you guys do communications.
Kind of spoiled it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Nick. On to sports. Don't do math.
I'm with y'all over there. Working sports or news, kids know algebra. But meanwhile, after the break,